Give me that ultra quality.
Are you awake? I thought I heard you get up.
Yeah, I'm awake. Sorry, I just can't sleep.
Are you thinking about him?
Yeah, a bit. Usually get back to sleep, my love. I'm fine.
No, it's okay. What else is on your mind?
Oh, the double jump.
I don't know. It seems weird.
Oh, this audio's really loud. Why is no audio setting here?
But I had one of the most vivid dreams of my life. I saw a fox on a snowy mountain, just looking confused and worried. Those eyes. I can't get those eyes out of my head. She was running in the windy snow, looking for something.
Do you think it has to do with you and what's been going on?
I don't know. It was just a dream, Rachel. They're not meant to make sense.
Yeah. The other game was so smooth in its animation. It's like, this isn't bad, but
A lot's happened the past couple days.
following it up, it's like, ooh. It looks
Well, if
real.
you're not going to sleep anyway. You should tell me. I want to hear.
All right. So, not far from her home, she followed that path
Aw.
to something unexpected.
Okay.
She couldn't stay, though. She had to find her other two children. So she took that path. She followed it towards something ancient. Something with answers.
First tree. There's a lot of trees, but which one is the first?
The fox looked high and low, searching for any sign of her cubs. Points of light showed the way to this ancient tree.
Bing.
It was as if each one had a story to tell, all their own. The land was trying to tell my story, too.
What
I
is
felt
this
like I
now?
was right
First
behind her
tree.
The whole time.
No idea what it's about. Apparently it's about a fox looking for its kids. One of them's dead, I think. That's what we're up to now. That's a fox double jump? Wait, you've never seen a fox double jump before? Yeah, I think the narration does kind of hurt it. But we'll see. Maybe it gets better. What's this? Oh, it's a playground. From reviews, it seems like most people seem to dislike the narration. It kind of seems like the narration's something they put in like, oh, most people aren't going to understand what we're going for, so let's narrate it so they do. Kind of thing.
Remember what my dad did for a living?
Wasn't he like a lumberjack?
That's one way of putting it. If wood was a canvas, then a carving knife was his paintbrush. Even after working a 50-hour week, even after his hands were more splinters than skin, he would bring home the nicest piece of Alaskan weeping cedar and make me toys. That wooden train was the first toy I can remember, and I loved it. I just knew from a young age I was going to be a lumberjack, like my father.
Ah, yes. The lucrative field of being a lumberjack. A family business. I don't know why I find that so funny. Just wee. I'm just gonna go towards the lights. Usually something you don't want to do, but hey. Whee! Oh, go for the 720. If we go off this rock, maybe we can get a 1080. Parkour. Right, here we go. Here we go. Whoa. Oh, okay. It's parkour. Maybe. I'm gonna count that as getting a 1080. You jump so high when you double jump. Babs do his SSX. This is Tony Fox pro skating. Pro spinning. Whee! Hey, bras on. Let's go on.
Usually those kids would leave me alone, but somehow they could tell I was different. They made fun of how far away I lived. They called my dad a sourdough. I was a blabbermouth as a kid, telling my dad stories I made up for hours. After that show and tell, I didn't tell him much anymore. He didn't know exactly what was wrong, but his best guess was that the toys he carved weren't cool enough. He carved me a tank and tried to tell me what it was like to be in a real tank as a serviceman.
I didn't know your dad was in the military.
Yeah, in the army. The sad thing is that I'd pretty much forgotten until just now. There's so much I still don't know about him.
I'm sorry. He knows how much you love him. You're going to see him again soon and have some closure, I'm sure.
Oh, okay, I guess that's the boundary of the map. So what kind of an insult is sourdough? They called my dad sourdough. Like, what? Oh my god, there's so many lights. Where's the out of bounds? I don't know. Can I talk about this thing? Stuck? Nope. Okay. Good. Whee! Oh, do you know how many spins I could have gotten off that? Oh, we gotta go back up. I don't think I get up there in the most conventional way. I mean, yeah, the fox is pretty cute. I don't mind that or the gameplay. Just the narration seems really weird. Like, you could have very easily explained the whole go towards glowing light mechanic without dialogue. Yo, Blair. Yo, is this a good spot? Alright. What's this game about? Spinning as a fox. Whee! Oh, no, it's not a good spot. Didn't get any distance. It's about a kid and his dad or something. To be honest, I'm not really paying attention to the story. Yeah, it's... In hindsight, I should have left Abzu for the last game of the month. I don't think anything can top that for me right now. Especially not this. The game built me up. This is tearing me down. Whee! It's a big school bus. God damn. Like, if this fox is accurate to like a real fox, this thing is huge. You kidding me? Abzu is like, actually on Steam is 70 minutes. It wasn't that long, but it was great. I really wish I'd taken my time with it. Like, I might honestly go back and play it again once May's done. That's a 1260. Oh, snap.
The older I got, the more I withdrew. I asked myself, why talk to anybody anyway? Why bother when I'm happy by myself? I started drawing a lot, mostly animals I saw in the woods by my home. I then imagined designing my own hideouts with things like TVs and pantries full of chips and cookies. I think that idea of leaving home and drawing blueprints started my career. I found a lot of solace in that.
I'm not surprised, but I did the same thing, you know? There's something special about having a place to go.
Go back up.
Oh, look at us. Well, if you count renting in an overpriced city.
It's as close as we can get for now.
Woo! Alright, there's a light over there. Yeah, it's how he drew him. It's how he drew the fox just doing spins. Oh, hey, bunnies. See, as a kid, he played Star Fox and saw him do barrel rolls. So he's like, I gotta draw foxes doing spins. Whether nosedive, I don't know, man. Whee! It just happens. I was kind of hoping if you spun fast enough, you could become a helicopter. How great would it be in this game if you spun fast enough, you could just stay in the air? I feel like I could have gotten around this map in a much better way. Unless it loads in the next light. Depending on what you've already done. Alright, detour. Oh, the music stopped.
As a kid, did you ever do show and tell in your class?
Yeah, I think I only did it once, when I was in the 4th grade. You know how my life was around then. I wanted to show my class what helped pass the time and distracted me. So I brought a dozen paper cranes I had made. I think I told everyone how badly I wanted to be a bird and fly, embarrassingly enough.
Don't be embarrassed. Every kid wants to fly. For me, it was another toy from my dad, a wooden boat. I remember guarding it so carefully in my hands as I walked into class. When I sat down, a group of boys immediately made fun of it. They asked which trash can I found it in, or why an ugly log was my favorite toy. When I got up, I didn't even want to tell them my dad had carved it. I said it was a joke gift my friends had given me.
Kids can be so cruel.
Some of them are. I shouldn't have let them get to me, but it did. It's amazing we bounced back at all.
We didn't want to fly? Yeah, I doubt it. You just want to spin, right? Whee! Every kid wants to fly. Me? Nah, I want to spin. Oh, it's light. No, there's not. Where was light? What? Oh, here we go. Have you played this, Bunny? Or are you just saying you like it because of the way it looks? Whee! Oh, okay. Got stuck there for a moment. Guess we're going this way. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, it's loading? Oh, snap. Oh, God, wait, do we have to go through each season? This game might be longer than I thought it would be. Thought it was almost over.
My teenage years were full of sketching, angst, and trouble. I wasn't popular or unpopular. Maybe just forgettable.
It sounds like you're
I guess
unpopular.
that gave me a sense of freedom. So I hung out with crazy kids, doing crazy things, even though I mostly just watched the chaos ensue. We did it all. Put fireworks in mailboxes, hide roadkill in people's garages,
What?
break windows of the barber shop in Anchorage. My dad was furious, but he was so busy working he couldn't do much to stop me from going out.
I think being an adult means there's no one to stop you making hard decisions. He had to make a living, and he couldn't be in two places at once.
Yeah, I realize that now. But at the time, I was sure he was more interested in growing his business than what was going on with me.
Oh. Damn. Jump. There we go. Yeah, I like this better than the snow, at least. Means as an adult you can fit roadkill in more places. Yeah. The classic prank. Putting roadkill in someone's garage. Ooh, purple lights over there. Whee! I know there's a sprint, but I wish there's like a dash. Maybe because I just played a game that had a really fast way of dashing through stuff. But I feel like this game's missing a dash.
After he drove me home from the police station, I blew up at him, saying how I never wanted to be like him, how I was gonna be someone and leave that hick icebox for good. He just looked forward at the road with tired eyes. I took out that bluegrass tape from the cassette deck and chucked it out the window. In my sage teenage wisdom, I thought I had proved the ultimate point. But my dad had a different idea. He slammed the brakes,
Whee!
out his head, while
Go!
gripping the steering wheel,
Go!
and finally looked at me.
Oh,
All he said
keep going.
was a polite request, was, "Make this right."
Keep going.
I sat there in silence, fuming, but I eventually got out and combed every square inch of the woods, muttering profanity after
we're going.
profanity. I found 30
Whee!
minutes later, near a small waterfall off the road. I went back to the truck, put the wet tape back in, and sure enough, it worked. We didn't speak another word to each other the rest of the night.
Uh-oh.
Wow, I knew you were a crazy teenager, but
We're going.
Believe, isn't it? It surprises me too. It's like I didn't really know who that kid was back then.
Oh my god.
I thought the same thing over and over.
Oh no, he's
Almost
going
like
down.
He was saying, "Make this right," to himself, more than
Come
to me.
on. Get out of the map. Get out of the map, please. Oh, this may be as high as we go. Come on, come on, come on. Give me another. Yeah, yes. Going up. No! he's gonna fall. Come on, just keep wiggling. I don't want to be what this game wants me to be. Oh, oh. Oh, I think we're in a bad spot. No! Oh, hold on. Hold on. No! Ah! No! Oh, it was a good run. Oh, my thumb hurts so much from holding the control stick into the wall. I tried. Yeah, I'm gonna have to highlight that. We got butterflies. What? I need to take these up there. God, my thumb actually hurts from doing that. Oh, what the hell? I think I see. That would have been awesome. I could have gotten out of the map. So they give you a jump boost. Oh, if I'd taken these up. If anybody wants to go back and try it, grab some of these butterflies. Well, no, because you do a jump to start it. If you could climb up that hill and then use these to boost. Do I need more butterflies? kidding me? Alright, what is this? Barbershop. Hey, who cares about that? Whee! We're leaving. It's weird that they kind of like hint at you getting over here and then just put up invisible walls. Whee! Spins. Is there 3 things with butterflies though? 2. Oh, I completely missed those lights. Whatever. Aha! I remember why I don't use controller that often, because my hands get really sweaty when I do. So many butterflies.
My friends would laugh about that night and talk about how crazy it was. And I laughed along, pretending it didn't bother me. But it did. I imagined my friends growing old in the bush,
It's an Xbox
able to
controller.
find that thrill in those godforsaken
I think it's a 360
ice
controller.
fields. It's like those mountains were a literal wall, keeping me from leaving, where all I would have to look forward to are lumber yards and evening beers. I had to climb over.
Not going back for
It was
that.
my only goal for a long time.
Whee! We're free.
If there was some way I could take my love of drawing and turn it into a way of escape, nothing would make me happier. I wanted to create instead of tearing trees down. I wanted to move to the lower 48, not because
Really
I hated
bright.
it there in Alaska, but I hated the idea of it. It's like all of that spite inside me had created this monster which followed me around my whole teenage years. I put so much energy into doing what others didn't expect of me. Why did I do that?
There's one fact you're forgetting, though. If you didn't have that fire in you, we probably would have never met.
You're absolutely right. Maybe the destination is all that matters in the end. But then why am I awake? Why am I seeing this fox go on her journey? And why can't I stop thinking about my dad?
Oh, fade out. Oh. that the first tree? Yeah, I just bought this controller whenever I need it. Controller for something way back in the day. I just haven't really had a use to upgrade.
Even at my most distant, at the times when I detested him the most, he kept reaching out. For a year straight, he asked me every week when we were going camping. I thought he was just dense. Eventually, to shut him up, I agreed. We carried out the worn lawn chairs from the garage and set up a cinder block campfire at the site we'd always used behind the house. We walked down the mountain path, talking in the warm sunshine we only got a couple months of the year. Those 3 obsidian rocks shimmered alongside the shore, almost like sparklers pressed against a dark window. I'll never forget that wet stone on my feet, or how those massive mountains looked even bigger in the lake's reflection. I felt small, but grateful. As the sun set, my dad found something I hadn't seen for a long time. The tree where I'd made my first carving when I was 6. I hadn't even carved it. My dad had helped me, but I still called it my tree. Something about seeing my name there made me open up, and we talked about everything that night in that old camouflage tent. I told him how much I loved sketching and design, and how it would be a dream to study architecture in Seattle. I told him how I didn't get along with my friends much anymore, but that I didn't mind being alone.
Thanks for hanging out, man. Thank you for the gifted subs earlier as well.
And he joked that if all
Hope
he
you
had
have fun
to
at
do
the
was
film
write
center.
my name on a tree to finally get me to talk, he would have left me carved logs with novels on them in front of my room every morning. I don't know why it took me that long to realize it, but it was then I knew how much he had sacrificed for me.
The texture popping in this game is real bad, or I guess bottle popping. Okay, I guess we're going over here.
We were happiest underneath the evergreens. We decided it was time to finally map out the hundreds of acres we lived on, just to pass the time during the summer. He was only free in the evenings, so I would spend the day wasting time on dial-up internet and sketching, and then we would rush into the woods, pen and map in hand, before evening fell. Sometimes, the aurora borealis would cast a cold green glow on the mountainside, and we would finish our route underneath a twilight sky. Sometimes I was lonely during those summer days, but there was comfort in the routine.
A lot of teenagers aren't looking for the daily grind, though. There's nothing wrong with wanting to get out, to leave your childhood home. You wanted to progress, to make something of yourself.
Yeah, you're right. That house. I'm sure it's the same as how I left it. But then why does it feel so different?
I doubt you're the only adult to have looked back and asked that question.
No, he is. It's not popping balls, Fox's shitty eyes. I mean, you're probably right. Also, one thing that drives me crazy about this game, I don't know the word for it, but it's not quite like popping for the mics and the voiceover, but like the sound of them talking when it's not the words. I don't remember what that's called. All the noises in between. There's a lot of that, and it just, I don't know, drives me crazy. Like, partial lip smacking. Oh, did I get stuck? No. Kind of flimmy. Look what's your special eyes. Whee! What does it want me to do? Oh. Okay. Well, there's one back at the tree. So we got that. Yeah, there's a word for that, but I don't know what it's called anymore. Cleaning that up would help with the narration a lot. I mean, some actual emotion in it would help too, but production-wise. Whee! I have a suspicion that these stars are not going to do anything. What did I do? I hit all the buttons. And it did something with the rock. Yo, Emerald. Did a nice little spin. Rock. I need a rubber band so I can just have this held down. Just do that for a minute.
My dad built a lot of stuff in his free time. If he wasn't watching fly fishing or reading Tom Clancy novels, he was
Oh, you can't say that.
He made
Copyright.
tons of birdhouses. Not that he was into bird watching, but I think he really missed working and adding on to the home. If he couldn't afford the time to build onto our own house, he would have to settle with watching birds move into their little homes. We kept an old mattress in the bed of that ugly yellow truck, so we would drive it deep into the woods and then watch the birds fly into their houses while the sun set. Usually it was accompanied by venison jerky or a cold Coke, but not a lot of talking, which is how we both liked it.
Dropping all these brand names, you can't do that. Just writing checks left and right. Whee! Press all the buttons. Fair use usually goes out the window if it's in a commercial product. Anytime you make money off of it, fair use is almost always off the table. Almost always.
On our property, there were old abandoned pieces of a shed and car long left unused. I used to ask him all the time who those people were that left all this junk, and I'm sure he got so tired of hearing it that he made up some elaborate stories how a brown bear ate them and haunted the woods afterwards.
Is there a run walk button? Yes.
It made those people
This is
seem
walk.
more real.
This is run.
Growing up thinking they were still hanging out like they couldn't say goodbye. I used to tell my friends how I could swear I saw spirits move near the water, and that
You
always
can just go at
freaked
this
them
pace
out.
the whole time.
I guess it didn't bother me, because the way I saw it, they were normal people with old cars and sheds, just trying to figure out how to survive and be happy in the middle of nowhere. It was a cool thought that they didn't want to leave, but you know, I was a weird kid.
Well, you had good company since those ghosts like living in a place where they were brutally devoured.
You could argue Coke is just a word for pop soda. You could, but do you really want to argue against Coke's lawyers? I don't think it's really worth it. Even if you'd win, like, you're gonna be paying a lot more just to have that. Okay, I think I found out why that works. That's why it works, it's really dumb. You have to time the interact button to when it drops down. Is that a bear? Is that the dad?
The perpetrator stood nearby, unfazed, like
That's a
nothing
bigger
was
it's a
wrong.
wolf.
My dad is dead, and he's never coming back, Rachel. I can tell you these stories, but I can never reminisce with him again. He can never hold a grandchild that we'll probably never be able to have. I can never talk to him again, and I'll never be able to say I'm sorry for everything.
Oh, I missed it. I'm missing all of them. My 100% runs over. Reset. Once you go into nosedive, you can't do your second jump. Whee. I guess this is probably the end, right? Nope, it is not. I'm so sad. My dad will never spin again. Whee! Yeah, I don't know what. This should be the walk, and then there should be like a boost. You're going a little bit faster. Anybody got a rubber band? Oh, is there more down here? Are you kidding me? I feel like that would have been a great moment for this game to end. That seemed like a very endish moment. I could have used Spy Fox. There's something down here. What if Dad revives? I don't know. I don't know. This is the intro. Just pop in. It's really hard to like have a game like this. It's supposed to be beautiful and everything when the texture or like models are constantly popping in like 10 feet from you.
I need to go to bed. I just can't talk about this anymore. Good night.
Okay, that was neat. There's not seriously more, is there? Why?
Joseph, you can't go to sleep feeling like this. I'm sorry for everything, and I know you need space, but I'm here for you. You don't need to feel so lost. Joseph, have I ever told you what my mother was like?
I'll set up the sequel.
You know what it's like not to have a mom at home.
What?
And you know how hard that made my childhood. What helped me was watching the birds in the morning before the school bus came. I thought that my mother was one of those birds, and it made me want to be free like her. My mom taught me how to fold origami cranes while she was in the hospital. So I told myself I would fold one every day until I could fly myself. I think we both have always loved animals, and for me that love started with a dog. Sometimes this Rottweiler would come up to our property line and wait at the fence for me, but only once in a while. I was sure to check every day immediately after school, and it usually ended in disappointment. I would even steal money from my passed out dad just so I could buy these off-brand dog biscuits. Even when she did stop by, she never went beyond the fence. Why was she so scared? I think my dad was the opposite of your dad in almost every way, except he was in the military as well. He coped with alcohol of every kind. The trailer started falling apart, he got angry, and I withdrew. More and more I became the weird, quiet kid who made lots of origami birds and carried dog biscuits around. I think we were pretty similar when it came to being the weird kids. And that same sincerity in college was one of the reasons I was so drawn to you. You have strength, Joseph, and you're not as alone as you think.
It's all just so pointless. Just waiting for life to happen. It's like having the home I always wanted is cursed out of my reach. The thought of being a parent myself. How could I do that when I couldn't even be a good son? I'm sorry. I know what you're saying. I just don't know how things will work out. These quiet hours will turn into years. We'll wonder which roads passed us by.
Then we'll forge a new road together. Besides, I discovered for myself that one fateful morning where any hopeful road leads to. There may be thorns and mist, but it always leads to the same thing.
Nah, Clark, this is a first date.
What's that?
Family.
I'm so glad that you're part of my family, Rachel.
And I'm glad you're part of mine.
As the least happy sounding person to ever say, I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Ugh. You're a part of my family. I can't believe it. I'm so happy. Can't you guys just tell how happy I am? Why is this game still going? Miscarriage? At this point, sure. Why not? I'm so glad I have 82 of these stars. That cinematic shot. Oh my, we actually did platforming now.
The fox knew her last cub would be waiting for her at the first tree. She was almost there.
I thought we already got to the first
Rain
tree.
cascaded onto the jade valley where the entrance to the tree was.
What?
Life was protected there, because that's where life began.
Missing Jude, Macfield, and
There's now
Island of
only a
Memories? No
mother and
way.
a daughter left.
Never heard of it.
Items from my life still dotted the ground.
I don't remember if
as she
I've heard
moved
of it.
closer to her destination. And destiny.
In one of the games I start speedrunning right away. Oh yeah, for sure. Hey, if I could find speed tech that involved spinning. Maybe I would. Deadly Premonition creator? I don't know that. Oh, hey, it's a house. I still feel like that shot of like the the wolf being on the cliff and going down, that should have been the end moment for this game. Like, I don't mind walking exploration games, but this one is just... I don't even know where to start. I think if you didn't play as a fox, this game would be complete trash. I think playing as a fox is the only redeeming factor for me right now. The fact that you can spin. I don't want those. Let's go to the house. I mean, the music is nice, but you can get good music in so many other ways.
My dad was super supportive with my college plans. To a point. Things were okay until this terrible accident happened. I guess a forklift flipped over due to a bad axle, and it crushed one of the workers there. My dad didn't eat for days, even though he wasn't directly involved. It devastated him. Not only did it hurt the business, but it just freaked him out. He would talk in his sleep, muttering things about firing people and saying sorry. One fateful day he approached me, said that since my school search wasn't going well, I should finally be a man and take over the family business. He said one day he was going to die, and that all of his work, sacrifice, and even that man's life would be wasted in vain. I just lost it. Teenage me just exploded at the thought. I screwed up. I said things I shouldn't have. He was having a crisis.
Are you not supposed to get up here?
And I pretty much spit in his face.
Like, the only reason for you to put this up here is so people get up here. You can't explore it? What? Oh yeah, there's outside the map. Guess we'll go that way. Oh, where's the house? Whee! Alright, is this the end? Question mark? Dot, dot, dot? Ellipses? Is this even a thing? Oh, this house is huge. Either that or I'm the tiniest fox in the world. Where am I? Nope. Hey, on the roof. Oh, we're going this way now. Nope, we are not. Psych. Whee! There's stuff over there. Light one's over here somewhere. Oh, there it is. Like it affects your speed in midair too. You just switch styles. Alright, what is this? Oh, is this the way I need to go?
Was that the last time you talked to him?
No, I called on holidays, and he would call on my birthday. I guess we acted like nothing ever happened, which was stupid. Didn't want to ask about his lumberyard, and I'm sure he didn't want to ask about my job search. I never went back and visited. I think the last
100.
conversation we had was about what movies we had seen, and what exactly a best boy is in the credits. I thought he would be here so much longer.
Oh my god. The boss is back.
In the distance, the first tree illuminated the wasteland.
He's a real sad fox
She
now.
couldn't go home anymore. She did the only thing she was capable of,
So sad.
moving forward.
Feel sad, fox.
My dad died alone in the middle of the wilderness. I should have been talking to him more. I should have done a lot of things differently.
If the first tree on Earth brought life with it, if it taught the birds to sing and fly and showed saplings how to grow, what could it do for us?
I'm just thinking it's basically Halo and Portal. No, I have not. Splitgate.
There was a letter I received yesterday from a name I didn't recognize, with a quote I can't stop thinking about. Death is not the opposite of life, but a part of it. More and more,
It's deep,
I'm
man.
realizing one important truth. Each of us have our own journey to the first tree. But sometimes I'm not sure I'm ready to take that first step.
You already have my love.
I feel like this is a game that was made backwards. Makes sense. They started with the ending and worked back. And didn't think about the base until they got there. It's like, well, it's too late now. I know this fox is all sad, but can I run, please? Can I jump? Can I do anything? Nope. Sad fox is home. Maybe I would have liked this more if I had not just played Abzu, which is like this game, but first tree awakens and gently asks if there's one last message the fox wants to tell her children. She replies back and says, should have thrown a cabbage in there too.
I guess her journey was over. But I have no idea. It was only
Go back.
a distraction from tomorrow.
I don't think dreams normally bring back to memory so many important feelings. Maybe it was just a dream, but it was also a gift.
Yeah, I suppose. But tomorrow we're getting on a plane to the last place on Earth I want to be. The only person that would have made the trip worth it is gone.
You're going to see him and be with him one last time before you say goodbye. I have one last quote for you by Emerson, sealed in an imaginary letter from me to you. It is the secret of the world that all things subsist and do not die, but only retire a little from sight and afterward return again. Go to sleep, my love. We have a big day tomorrow, but I'll be there with you every step of the way.
Thank you. Thanks for listening. Good night, Rachel.
Good night, Joseph.
Immediately passes out. Good post-game super bosses, dude. That'd be legit. They're like, all right, played this game. Now here's Dark Souls, but you're a fox. Oh my, is there seriously more? Oh. What the hell? Only 10% in, I'm quitting. What is that? I can't use controller for this. All right, open. Oh, he's so fast. That zoom mechanic, though. Please tell me we're gonna drive this truck. There's a mattress in it. This game's had like 2 perfect spots to end. Good God. I just jump off. Wait, what? Is this the same game? Sure. What the hell? I can't go through the fence. Oh God. Let me get your toesies. You have 2 sinks in the bathroom? Dude, we're rich. Oh, look, they got a fox. What the hell? Some nice bricks. And some puffies. Why is there a donut on it? Is there a... Okay. Thing's freaking out. What am I missing? Just leave a knife there? What? The anti-theft. Let's thank the benefactor. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, maybe we go down this way. There we go. Here, can we bunny hop?
What the hell?
Grab the axe. I'm gonna catch you. I'm gonna catch you. Whee. Well, let's figure out daytime real quick. Turns out this is one big interactive sponsor spot. Yes. Absolutely right. This gameplay brought to you by Bricks. They're great. Spin. Oh my god. How far do we have to run? Oh, it's so fast. Can't keep up. It's less, I have this huge map, and it's more like I have this song I want people to hear. god, it's a tree. I can't jump anymore. You take my ability to jump away. Just says, fuck you. Written on the tree. This place could be a shelter if you let it. There's some real nice carving. Jump scare. You just turn around, it's your dad, and he just cuts you with an axe. You've been playing too many horror games lately. You play as the girl looking for a husband. Turns out it is a horror game after all. All these foxes are leading you out into the woods, so you die. First tree, alright. That's when you should have the music kick in. On credits.